It is the final game of the season between the Pirates and the Yankees. Aaron Judge enters play one swing away from Roger Maris. But would it be a rookie that stole the show? My recap, your reactions coming up next. This is Yankees Game Night.
Tonight's game. This is NYY Recaps. It's just a reaction.
Goodness gracious! This is Yankees Game Night.
And gotta update the score real quick. You guys ever see a crowd be disappointed by a leadoff double tonight? That's what we saw. Good night for the Yankees. They have another outburst and put 14 runs on the board. Very fun night for the Yankees. Welcome to fall, everyone. Magic number is down to 9, and there was a lot more magic in the Bronx tonight. Did anyone else have trouble sleeping after last night's game? I just couldn't get to rest. That game amped me up so much that I couldn't fall asleep. Usually after these recaps, 20 minutes later, I'm unconscious. But last night I laid in bed for hours because I was so amped up from that game. Just a total improbable win last night. And so I was glad that today was kind of a stress-free, easy, laid-back victory. It was a blowout early, and the Yankees really never took their foot off the gas. A lot of reasons to be excited for tonight. Luis Severino was back. It was night 2 of the Harrison Bader era. And with the way that last night's game ended, with the walk-off grand slam from Giancarlo Stanton, and a packed house you knew was going to be in the building, Judge going for 61, you figured the momentum could carry over, and it did. It did. Yankees ended last night with a grand slam and picked up another one in the first inning today. I couldn't remember the last time the Yankees had hit grand slams in consecutive innings. Thankfully, Frankie Baseball was on the case, and he tells me that the Yankees last did it on July 6th. So way to go, Frankie. Lost in the shuffle. The Yankees used the exact same lineup as they had last night. I can always tell when that happens because I edit my lineup screen every game when I don't have to make any changes. It's a good day. Yankees actually butchered a double play ball in the first inning, and I thought maybe they were going to let that momentum slip away, but ultimately Severino bounced back and got out of it with another double play ball.
Double kill.
And then we got the disappointing leadoff double from Aaron Judge. He was in the leadoff spot once again, which he's done really well in the leadoff spot. A couple more hits tonight. And he hits a double lead off the game. And generally when your leadoff hitter starts the game with a double, the crowd goes berserk. But you could sense that there was a little bit of a letdown, a little bit of a murmur in the crowd because they wanted to see number 61. I just thought that was an odd moment. Crowd picked it up later on.
That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
Grand slam from the Wizard of Oswaldo, his 3rd home run of the season. He's already got 14 RBIs on the year. That's only one less than Marwin Gonzalez has with the Yankees all season. And he's basically the younger version of Marwin Gonzalez. First time that a team has had a grand slam walk-off and then hit a grand slam in the first inning the next day. First time that's ever happened in Major League Baseball history. Former Yankees prospect Roansy Contreras was on the mound for the Pirates tonight, and he was bringing it. Other than the grand slam, he was fantastic. Other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? But he had, I think, 10 strikeouts tonight. He struck out 8 through the first 3 innings. Severino actually held the Pirates hitless through 3 innings. His stuff was back. it was really, really back. 99-mile-an-hour fastball, good break on the slider, good fade on the changeup. Command was solid. Key takeaway is that Severino was healthy and back. I mean, you go back and watch the last time he pitched, I think he only went 2 innings. You could tell he was uncomfortable all night. Tonight he was throwing free and easy, and it was crisp. This was the Severino that we saw at his peak. Just stay healthy. That's always been the case with Severino. Great if he's healthy. But the stuff was there. He gave up a run on a sac fly in the fourth, but bounced back in the fifth. He was done after 5. Bottom 5. Aaron Judge picked up a ground rule double. Just a bit too much backspin. He hit it hard, but the average continues to climb. He's at 317 now. Gleyber Torres singled to give the Yankees a 4-1 lead. Torres continues to swing the bat well. He was not done. Josh Donaldson picked up another opposite field hit to make it 6-1. Kobe G says Master Bader is exciting. Love it. Yeah, he was fun to watch. Pirates got another run back against Litke in the 6th. Litke settled down, though, and I thought it was interesting. Litke was he was channeling Randy Johnson a little bit tonight. He was yelling and trying to pump himself up, and he's just such a unintimidating guy. I mean, he looks like a garbage man, but he was out there pumped up, and he had the bender working tonight, so nice job from Litke. Marinaccio also did a nice job in the 8th. Good to see him bounce back. Bottom 8, one of the most improbable innings that you'll see. The Yankees needed to send, I think, 8 men to the plate in order to get Aaron Judge and at bat, and they did it. Gleyber Torres went deep to lead off the inning. Oppo Boppo for Gleyber, his 22nd of the season. But then the Yankees kept going. 5th RBI from the Wizard of Oswaldo, 2-run single for Harrison Bader, who continues to look exciting. And one thing that I want to mention, didn't really factor in the score, but there was a play in the 9th inning, center field fly ball, Yankees leading by 12 runs, and Harrison Bader took a really good route to the ball, really got his footwork engaged, caught the ball, and made a strong throw to second base when it didn't matter. You can't tell me that Aaron Hicks would do that. I mean, I just like that kind of engagement from our players. Gleyber Torres followed up.
That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
3-run shot to make it 14-2. 5 RBI on the night for Gleyber Torres. And the Yankees put up an 8 spot in the 8th, and they hang on to win a nail-biter.
Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win. You're a winner.
Schwarzenegger says Oswaldo's bat is coming around. Yeah, he's looking good. Not only the grand slam, last night he hit one to the warning track that it was kind of a collision. Easily could have been a double or a triple if they didn't get there. He lined an opposite field single tonight, so looking really good. I've got to say, I'm impressed. We've seen him do some damage from the right side of the plate when we were on the West Coast. So, yeah, I think that he looks good. Peter DeRosa says, still want Gleyber gone? He's not going anywhere, mark my word. Look, he's playing better, but, I mean, did he not take all of August off? You can't blame fans for being upset that he stunk for half the season. Yeah, he's turning it back on, and I'm happy to see it. But it still wouldn't surprise me if he got moved. It still wouldn't surprise me. By the way, we got to give out the belt tonight. You see that Oswaldo Cabrera is on there. He won the poll tonight, so we just tossed him up there. And I believe that's his second belt. 5 RBIs and a grand slam.
Belt winner.
Mark Peterson says the clubhouse confidence is back again. I feel like this team expects to win again. Well, they definitely expect to win against the Pirates, that's for sure. Anthony Segarra says 61 is coming versus the Red Sox. It looks that way. It might be on Apple TV, and the Apple TV announcers are typically not very good. I've been cutting a lot of highlights lately, and I noticed that when I cut the highlights for Apple TV, they're not good. I mean, the calls are not great. So I really want him to get it tomorrow. And I think it's interesting. Roger Maris hit his 61st against the Red Sox. And so just a little bit more serendipity. We talked about how Judge wears 99. Roger Maris wore number 9. They kept showing the retired 9. Eventually, there's going to be somebody that comes up in 50 years that's even bigger than Judge, and he's going to wear number 999, and they're going to flash back when he's got 65 home runs in August to the retired 99 circle. That'll be awesome. Peter says, Marinaccio reminds me of David Robertson. I don't know if, I mean, he's a good relief pitcher. He's got that same kind of sturdy stuff that he's made of. But Robertson was a different type of pitcher. He was a curveball guy. Marinaccio is more of a changeup and high fastball guy. Alex says Bader brought life to the clubhouse, it seems. I don't know so much about the clubhouse, but he's definitely impressed me with the way he swings the bat. He makes contact, and he hustles. He's fast. He legged out a double. I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. Let's go to the box score. As you can see, crooked number. Yankees put up 14 runs. They get their 90th win on the season. Hey, Lori C. giving out the membership. I appreciate that. Yeah, you guys can give out memberships to other people, so it's really, really a fun thing that YouTube has added. So the Yankees pound out 11 hits. They get 8 runs in the 8th. Judge goes 2 for 4 with a walk. That OPS continues to climb improbably every day. I mean, you always expect it to go back down because it's been so impressive, but 1.126, that's absurd. Absurd. Rizzo, 0 for 5 tonight. Tough night for him, 3 strikeouts. Torres got 3 hits, scored 4 runs, and drove in 5. Really nice job for Gleyber Torres. Now hitting over 250 again. OPS creeping back up towards 750. It's at 749. Josh Donaldson, 1 for 3 tonight. He had that opposite field RBI double. He also drew a walk, struck out a couple of times, and he made a couple of nice plays on defense. We always say with Josh Donaldson, he's better when he's using the right side of the field. Same as Gleyber Torres, right? When Gleyber Torres is thinking right side, he drives it well to the other way, to the opposite field. Same thing with Josh Donaldson. And then you react if it's inside. And you just pull the hands in. And that's how you get to the barrel, get the barrel to the ball on the inside part of the plate without throwing your hips out of whack. So it's good to see both of those guys making that adjustment. Peraza actually got into the game today, hit a long fly out. Stanton, 0 for tonight. I figured he would have a big night after last night, but 0 for with a couple of walks. I thought that he looked better in the box, like he looked more comfortable. You know, when he starts to struggle, he tinkers with his stance a lot, and I do feel like he's closed off a little bit more lately, probably trying to wait a little bit longer. Cabrera, 2 for 4 with 5 ribbies and 2 runs scored on the night, hitting over 230 now, beginning to creep back up. Harrison Bader, 1 for 4 with the leg 'em out double and 2 ribbies. He's driven in 5 runs in his first 2 games with the Yankees. And Kiner Falefa, 1 for 4 on the night, hitting 264. Let's take a look at the pitching. Luis Severino gets his 6th win of the season. He is posting a 3.36 ERA thus far. So, nice job for him. Let's give him a little round of applause. Welcome back to Louis. Kobe says, can we just beat the Astros in the postseason? Hate their fan base. Hate the players, don't hate the game. That was terrible. Litke, 2 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 3 strikeouts. Marinaccio, a scoreless 8th with 2 strikeouts. And Weiser closes it out, posting a 6.10 ERA on the season.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Dean Jones, not a fan of Joe Buck. I actually like Joe Buck. I get that a lot of people are not big Joe Buck fans. I hear my cat meowing in the background, so if you hear that, sorry. If he doesn't eat every 30 minutes, he starts complaining. And we have to actually show him where the food is because he's a dumb dumb cat, and he's got a very tiny cat brain. So he starts whining. We take him in and show him the food, and he'll stop whining. Brian Reynolds says, I want to see Judge get number 62 before game 154, looking like he just may. That would be cool. Ben K says, we can all apologize to Bader for the boot jokes. Love to see him playing well and well worth the wait. Look, it was never on Bader. It was on how bad the optics were that Brian Cashman traded a solid homegrown left-handed pitcher who was having a solid year for a guy who couldn't play for 6 weeks. And to add insult to injury, the fact that Jordan Montgomery dominated upon his arrival from the Yankees into into St. Louis, it didn't help with the optics at all. Wayne says, we really need to hand Houston their arses. I'm not going to hold my breath. They play us tough. But somebody commented here, I forget who it was, not too long ago, that, Houston plays Oakland a lot. They play the Angels a lot. They get a chance to rack up some wins against some easier opponents. The Yankees division this year was much tougher. Even Baltimore played the Yankees tough early in the season. We saw that they played everybody tough this year. So I would like to beat the Astros, but, the stress of even playing the Astros is going to be tough. I'm hoping that the Rays knock out the Astros and then we knock out the Rays. That would be fun. Frankie says, animals are annoying. Correct answer, my friend. 23 runs in 2 games. We'll take it. To Gabe, the creepiest icon picture on the internet. Hey, we got NYY News TV. Hey, let's shout out to Pete. Hey, Pete, send me some of your reactions. We're putting together a video for Aaron Judge's season, and we're bringing in content creators. I know you guys probably have some good live reactions, so send me some stuff. We'll get it in. Let's see. Parks and Young says, can Hicks be sent packing? So today, Hicks was sick, and he was not with the team. They're probably sick of Hicks. I don't think that they're going to trade him, just because I don't think any team would take him. But there's a non-zero chance that he could get DFA'd. We've seen other players with salary remaining get DFA'd. Mets DFA'd Cano. I don't think Yankee fans will accept another year of Aaron Judge. They'll definitely accept another year of Aaron Judge. Of Aaron Hicks out there. He's inadequate. He's just not Yankee material. John Daniel Munoz says, still miss Jordan Montgomery. He has a 2.50 ERA with the Cards. I mean, he's fantastic. He's been throwing his fastball more. Apparently, the Yankees told him not to throw his fastball that much, but he's unpacked it since he went to St. Louis. And I've always known he's had good control, but, combined with the really good changeup that he has and the good curveball, that's 3 really quality pitches, and he's durable. He's already had Tommy John surgery, so he's probably not going to have it again anytime soon. I mean, I'm not a doctor, but it seems rare that guys have it twice, but it does happen. Evaldi had it twice. But, I'm still a big fan of Jordan Montgomery. I'm glad that he's having success, but it still hurts a little bit. But thankfully, Harrison Bader's done such a nice job that it's sort of easing the pain a little bit lately. Let's see here. Parks and Young says, buy Hicks and buy Montas. I don't think Montas is going anywhere. I think the Yankees are just going to bank on getting him healthy and try and get one healthy year out of him. If he's still struggling at the deadline, then maybe you could see them move him, but I just don't, I don't know. I think that they paid too much for him to give up on him so quick. By the way, I looked up what Ken Waldichuk is doing so far. He's got a 7+ ERA in Oakland, so off to a tough start. But JP Sears is doing really well. I think he's 6-2 with an ERA in the 3s, so he's doing a nice job. Spaghetti says, as nice as these past few games are, Houston is unfortunately the better team. The Yankees would go in as the underdog. You're not wrong as far as the underdog thing goes. When the Yankees are healthy, though, they can play with anybody, especially when they got their pitching going. They can play with anybody. Frankie says, there are creepier internet profile pictures. Believe me, comment of the night. All right, we're going to wrap this up. Efros back on Thursday. Let's go ahead and watch the highlights from tonight's game. The selected highlights for tonight's game. Aaron Judge ripping the double to start things off down the left field line into the corner. And then Oswaldo Cabrera, Wizard of Oswaldo, going to the back of the grandstands over the new LED board. Grand slam, his first career grand slam, third home run of the season, best hair on the team. This is a sac fly to right field. Judge does a nice job hitting the cutoff, man, but the run does score. Later on, Aaron Judge with his second double of the game. This one just had too much topspin. Otherwise, it would have been 10 rows deep. Gleyber Torres out in front, bloops it, but picks up the base hit. Bat to ball contact, baby. It's important. Line drive to right field from Josh Donaldson. This is a two-hopper off the StubHub sign. And then Gleyber Torres, opposite field, Oppo Taco for the dinger. And then later on, Oswaldo Cabrera, another line drive hit to left field, fifth RBI on the night. Donaldson scores. And then with the nightcap, Gleyber Torres.
That ball is high. It is far. It is gone.
Reminder, like and subscribe if you're new here. Get the audio on all your favorite audio platforms. NYY Recaps. Derek Musciano with the final comment of the night. Do you think that Judge can hold on for the Triple Crown?
Yeah, baby.
I do. I think he's going to get it. He's looking locked in. I'll see you guys next time.